What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Perry's Politics Today. I wasn't gonna go live. I was gonna do a premiere about the Nazis. Marching in Nashville. People want to talk about them marching in Ohio, and it's actually a pretty good story. But so I decided just go ahead, just come live because there's a few other topics I'd like to talk about, and that way I can hang out with Pops and Sherelle while we watch it. But how y'all doing, Sherelle? Pops? Well, Sherelle, I know how you doing.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay. Well, y'all can stop me because this first video is probably at least 10 minutes.
What part of Ohio was it?
It's right outside Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
What happened?
Oh, the Nazis was marching. Basically, the Nazis had a march down in Nashville. That was pretty peaceful.
Wait. When did Nazis start marching?
Ever since Trump took over in office.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because it's been
marching for what?
Well, trying to intimidate. They feel emboldened, like this, they're America, and we don't belong here, and they can do what they want to do. So, people want to talk about it. Shit, let's talk about it. But y'all can stop me anytime, though.
Okay.
That I normally get in my comments saying, Perry, why are you being a fearmonger? Look, I'm not trying to instill fear into anybody. I'm just here to simply tell you how I feel about a subject or what's happening in the streets. If that's fear, so be it. But let me know after this video. With the influence of President Musk and Vice President Trump in office, people are starting to truly believe they can do anything, say anything they really want to say. Influence is real, regardless of your race. In Nashville, Tennessee, a black alt-right Yahtzee committed a school pow-pow. 2 students were caged, and the 17-year-old pow-power took his own life. His 300-page manifesto was later discovered, in which he posted a slew of photographs.
When did they get black Nazis? I'm confused.
Right along with the black sellouts that was at that polling booth on November 5th.
He's a black Nazi.
Right.
Like Mr. Bigley. Does he know? Is he blind?
It's a few, though. You get to remember January 6th had one, too, remember?
Is he blind? How do you become a black Nazi? I'm confused.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know how the kid was raised or none of that shit, but.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
And he's sort of out there, too.
Yeah, okay.
Praised Hitler and spoke out against black people. Here are the first responders on the scene.
They got that nigga. No, they trying to revive somebody. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, that's
Gary.
And this is not.
You have to tell me what are we looking at? Well, what is this?
Well, basically, I said the guy went in, pow-powed the school. He actually pow-powed the school, and that's when the first responders came up. That's when you heard all the screaming and stuff like that. That's the young Nazi guy I was telling you about that went in.
The black Nazi?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I had explained it, but maybe I missed it.
You did.
Huh?
I said you did. You didn't explain it.
Yeah.
Well, he's marching with this one that we showing.
No, this is actually in Nashville. This happened in Nashville.
Okay.
Not part of the march.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you didn't explain that. Well, we don't know what we're looking at. We just see some black. Well, we just see people screaming, and it's scary because you see them taking someone in the stretcher.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't explain it well, but that's what happened, people. It's pretty much the 17-year-old black Nazi, the alt-right guy that went out and pow the school. And that's when the first responders, I guess they was taking out the bodies. And maybe I should have explained that a little better. But this wasn't part of the march, though.
Oh, well, okay, okay.
My premiere was just going to be about how crazy and how big influence is, and having Trump and Elon in office is not helping the situation. Because you get all these people marching and doing things that we haven't seen since the 60s. And that's why the Black Panthers came along. And you will sort of see something similar when we get to Ohio, because they ain't gonna be, taking this trash from them. Are y'all good?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Fear mongering people, this shit is for real. God forbid if I was to walk into my son's room and see his ass on the computer posting a slew of photographs praising Hitler and speaking against black people. Oh, hell no. It would be hell to pay people. And Hitler couldn't save him, Trump, Elon, and if anybody possibly had a chance, it might be that little Musk. And as far as I can remember, those coward-ass little neo-Yahtzee guys had went running for the hills many, many years ago on a spring break. And now you got Trump trying to revive them, to connect them all with the Proud Boys and the three-letter group and all this. But this time they got to realize people ain't going to tolerate their shit the way they did in the past. Here's a clip of the neo-Yahtzees marching through Nashville this week, people.
They are literally having a Nazi march. Here in downtown Nashville. White supremacists talking about white supremacist neo-Nazism, talking about deporting folks and just racial hatred. This is what we're seeing here in Nashville.
Here's a clip of a man confronting them.
Where's your faces? Where's your your faces? Cowards! Cowards! All of you! Cowards! Show me your faces! Where's your face, you cowards? Show me your face! Show me your faces, cowards! All of you! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards!
Yeah, I got to stop it myself and ask y'all this. Why don't they show their face if they so proud and so tough?
I thought that they did. This must be the new Nazis or something, because the Nazis, only the Klan would cover their face. But now
Maybe it's the same group now. They just under a different flag.
and I never seen them in all that red before. So this is the new improved Nazis. Okay, go ahead.
Where's your face? Where's your face? Show me your face. I don't even know who you are. This is my face. Let's go.
That was them cowards marching down in Nashville. And also, like, they're starting to pop up everywhere, people, having a little march here, there. Some of them might be crazy enough to be about that life. Most of them aren't. You notice that they can just stay in these groups, but as they keep going north, they gonna find out people really ain't gonna tolerate their shit. Here's this one young lady speaking about them showing up in Columbus, and maybe a month or two ago. Yeah, now this lady, this happened about 2 months. They hit this city, 2 months later hit another one. And this was in Columbus, Ohio.
I'm in Short North, downtown Columbus right now, and there are literally Nazis shouting the N-word, shouting profanities about Jewish people, walking the streets right now with guns and a megaphone.
Here they are right now, marching right outside Cincinnati. Yeah, this is what I was going to tell you about this. So that was pretty peaceful. Now we're getting into the stuff where I'm saying not everybody going to take their shit. But y'all can stop me.
Can I have a question? What are they marching? Why are they marching? What are they marching for?
They're marching to show off to say, hey, we own this country. They didn't tell me this. They don't really tell you why they marching. They just out there showboating. And they do it to put fear into you, to make you not feel safe, to make you want to leave.
When did this next one happen?
Now, this one happened about in Cincinnati, happened in the last 4 or 5 days.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I just showed you that one because some people think, well, they'll never get to my city. They bounce around. They're in this city today, might be in your city tomorrow. But it's real. Like, they haven't did no damage to nobody yet, but they're there to put fear into your heart. To claim their country and let you know they ain't leaving. And you better not get in their way, basically. People, when I'm telling you, Cincinnati showed up and they showed out, people.
What's up, Come over here. We'll kill all of them.
Got these punk ass Nazis out here, y'all.
Y'all thought I was gonna
In the
come down,
zone.
motherfucker? I'm on my way to DJ, man. I done came. What the
In
fuck
the
wrong with
zone.
these motherfuckers? They done lost their goddamn mind.
They want to die today.
Damn right. Fuck these bitch ass motherfuckers.
They want to die today.
Hey, man, y'all get out of
What's
here.
up with
Come
it?
over here. We'll kill all of them motherfuckers. Fuck them.
They can die today.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
I can't stop it.
Hey, man. We don't want them, man. Well, okay.
They can die today. They done came to the wrong hood with that shit.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, bro. Man, I'm telling you, they got some
What's up?
And they actually walking towards the overbridge over the highway. That's where the Nazi people's up there flying their flags and basically protesting. What they protesting for, I don't know.
You can't do that. No. Yeah. Ain't nobody scared of you, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
And that's basically the cops trying to keep them separated.
Well, what are the cops doing there?
Well,
What?
go ahead.
Nothing. Is it going to pick up the volume again?
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
So when the cops finally came, I guess that they got calls, and you see the black people walking towards the overpass, and then you got the Nazis up there with the flag. You see them in the back?
Yeah, I see the Nazis.
And they're armed and everything too.
I see a bunch of black unarmed people. They're crazy. They sound like they're ready to jump on them.
Mm-hmm.
But the police are trying to stop them. Okay, I can't. I want to hear it. I can't wait.
No, the black people was armed like that, they wouldn't let us.
But it looks like the cops are carrying guns too. She had a.
Well, yeah, of course. The cops carrying guns, but I'm saying they wouldn't let us march up and down the street with guns like that.
Do you see they're actually holding the black people back?
Right.
Like, I don't see one black person with a gun. What, they just standing up for theirs? That's a little crazy.
Yeah, so that ain't it.
Yeah, it's kind of out there.
Look at the niggers coming. Hey, Carl. The cop's going to give us an escort to Freddie's car. Oh, fuck yeah. And he's going to let the boss.
Look at all the niggers coming, man. I think we got problems, K-Bo.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned. I was like, you guys are driving the truck, and my little ass is going to be walking by all the niggers.
And they call us cowards, but we're out here.
Look at the niggers coming.
Hey, dude, they're all coming. Okay, we picked a good time.
We're outnumbered now. We're in the thick now, niggers. Nah. I'm ready to fight. Fuck them niggers. Hey, niggas watching.
I see you talking all that shit from a distance, and you are a weak ass coward, and your ass will be running in a few minutes.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Where's my camera? Where's my camera?
Go down a little more. Give us distance. Hey, hurry up, come on.
Rewind it. Did the cop tell him hurry up and run?
I'm not sure. How far you think?
Right there, right there.
But I was gonna say this though real fast too though. I noticed he's keeping the black people away. They was there when they was on the bridge. How come they didn't just clear them off the bridge?
That's my point.
Okay.
Let me hear it again.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Where's my camera? Where's my camera?
Go down a little more. Give us distance. Hey, hurry up, come on.
We accomplished what we wanted today, though, didn't we?
The niggers are chimping.
The niggers are chimping.
Let's go.
Flags to the right, flags to the right, flags to the right. Where's that bullhorn?
One fucking power.
We gotta get out there and get our boy. They got our flag, dude. We gotta get out there and get our boy. They got our flag, dude. We gotta get out there and get our boy. They got our flag, dude.
Yeah.
Is it me or are the police protecting the Nazis?
Yeah, they're protecting them.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right.
They kept the black people from going on the bridge, right? And not one black person had a weapon. These men are out here with masks on and weapons, and they're telling the white people, hurry up, go, Nazis, go. Because we can only keep these blacks from coming up here for only so long because the crowd is growing and growing. And
Right.
when did the Nazis start wearing masks? And what is the purpose of this? What, they just want to show up to fight? What do these white people want? What is the purpose of this?
To intimidate.
Who are they intimidating? Did the black people look intimidated?
No, that group didn't, right? But I think the whole thing is they wasn't expecting that. They expect everybody to back down from them.
Like back in the day.
Yeah.
But it's a different day.
Oh, so back in the day, what? They just want to scare black people, and then what? We're supposed to run? What it was? I need to calm down. What is supposed?
This is what Perry said. They want to intimidate you.
I'm not intimidated. I feel mad. I feel like if I was
everybody
mad, I'll be whooping somebody's ass.
Well, but they,
But and I'm clearly watching these police protect the Nazis.
Yeah, that's what they do. Because half of them are in the the Klan. That's a proven fact.
This is going to be some uncharted times for me because
a lot of police are Klansmen, and always have been. They're not there to protect the marchers. They're there to protect the Klan.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, if they was really wanting to protect the community, let's not even say it was the color. Why not remove them from the bridge? They was parked there next to them.
right.
But
And don't you have to get some kind of permit to march, or can you something like that?
Well, see, they got a right to march. You know, if they're Americans, like we got a right to march. But they ain't
No, Pops. You mean to tell me if a group of black people came with masks on their face and GUNs, that they would go ahead and let us march?
If you got a permit, you can march. They couldn't deny you. But that's America, you know. So they got a right to march, but they got a right to carry them guns, you know, in the march. Now, we came out and marched and carried guns, it'd be a whole different story.
Exactly. Right.
You know, but as long as you march peacefully, every American got a right to march, but you not got a right to.
So when you show up with a gun, that's peaceful?
No, I'm saying
you're screaming the N-word, that's peaceful?
No, I'm saying that's not peaceful, but they letting them do it. You know? They always did let them do it.
And then Ohio is one of those open carry states too. But even though if they was black, I just feel like if they was black, even in open carry,
you know they would.
I know. I'm just saying open carry or not. If you got a mob going down the street, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, a big problem.
Well, I guess since the president let them destroy the Capitol building, then they get to do whatever they want because, you know, they didn't have to serve much time. And now they're out here picking fights. This is picking a fight. No one called for you. Nobody said anything to you. You came because you thought we was going to be scared, but we wasn't scared. And if them police were not there, it wouldn't have turned out this way. And they end up leaving first. Now, who's the cowards now?
Yeah, but you can never tell them that. We'll finish watching it. I mean,
okay,
they
sorry.
gonna
Go ahead.
their heart as long as they can.
Just go! Go! Shut the fuck up! Hands up, nigger! Down, nigger! Fuck you!
If your coward ass was so willing to fight, why ain't you jump your ass out the U-Haul and go and get your damn flag, bitch?
Ain't nothing. Yeah, that's what going on, man. That shit, man. Burn that bitch, man. You feel me?
Yeah, burn that bitch up.
You feel me? Burn that bitch up, man. Let that bitch burn. Let that bitch burn. What I'm talking about?
I'm out.
Nigga, ice is on 15 shit. Yeah, perfect, man.
Get them boys the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck y'all flag! Hitler been dead. Y'all living in the 40s.
What's
Yeah. People ain't taking that shit today.
I'm really not.
Because I remember growing up and my mom would bring us in. It'd be like once a year and keep us right by the house when the Klan would come and march down Main Street. But they do it to intimidate.
I don't know who they're intimidating. Not one black person looks scared. They better be glad that the police were there because it could have turned into a real riot.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be putting up with this shit for the next 4 years. One day, it's not going to end that peacefully.
Mm-mm.
So, because if you were looking for trouble, you're going to find it. You're going to find it. And I'm telling you, if I was a man, let one woman be in that group. I'm not playing with them. They're a bunch of cowards. And why cover your face, punk?
Yeah, that's exactly what
I'll rip that shit off their damn face. These kind of people are just disgusting white trash. They're white trash. They came looking for a fight. One day, your ass gonna get it. Ain't nobody scared of you. This is not the 60s. You got a lot of nerve. And if anything, the police was protecting y'all because they know, nah, we ain't putting up with that shit.
No, it's crazy, but the people now, like, the residents is upset because
who's upset? The black people
Yes, they're
Okay.
upset because look,
upset or mad?
they knew if they took their ass down the main street and did their shit, it'd be consequences, right? That the cops stopped them from walking up on them. They had the freedom to walk down the street the same way the Nazis did, right?
Right.
So they stopped them, but however, they don't do nothing to the Nazis. Like
He said, go, hurry up, run, leave before these niggas get
no
through.
citations, nothing, right? And
Child.
it's the aftermath with where the newscasters talking about what happened after that.
Okay.
So there's other clip to let you know what happened the next day and the day after that. And y'all can stop me anytime.
Happening on the outskirts of Lincoln Heights, a historically black community. NBC's Antonia Hilton has more, and a warning: this report contains offensive images.
A hateful demonstration unfolding on an overpass in Cincinnati as more than a dozen people gathered, donning all black and waving Nazi flags, weapons, and yelling racial slurs. Community members quickly confronting the group. Traffic camera video showing the moment those demonstrators rush back into a U-Haul truck and leave. Social media video appearing to show the same moment from the perspective of the demonstrators. The crowd that drove them away, burning the swastika flags left behind. Local police responded to the incident on Friday around 2 p.m., but made no arrests, in a statement calling the gathering offensive but legal.
The reason that I made the decision when I first encountered them that I was not making an arrest was because there was no law being violated. They were open carrying in accordance with Ohio's open carry law.
Reverend and community leader Julian Cook demanding answers.
Were you surprised that no arrests were made?
Absolutely. We had questions about why there was no arrest made when there were clear violations of the law. For example, in the state of Ohio, it is illegal to ride as a passenger in the back of a cargo truck. We wanted to make sure, had these individuals been checked for warrants, these signs that were hung on the bridge, that's government property. That's vandalism.
The racist demonstration took place on the border of the historic black community of Lincoln Heights, the first black self-governing town to form above the Mason-Dixon line, America's dividing line between the North and South. To black residents, this location was no coincidence.
It is very clear. There's no way around it. This was an act of violence. We must not push that under the rug. It is not by chance that this happened in this community at this time.
The Jewish Federation of Cincinnati saying in part, "We will not be intimidated. We urge all citizens of Cincinnati to stand with us in rejecting hate and building a community where all people can live without fear or intimidation." Anger boiling over as residents reel from those blatant images and words of hate.
It cannot be legal to stand in the middle of the street and stop my truck and call me that word.
But remain determined. The Reverend and dozens of other community members marching to the overpass to show that hate has no home here.
We wanted to go to that spot to make it clear that we are resolute, that we are not afraid, that hate will not win here, that love will triumph.
Antonia Hilton joins us now. So, Antonia, we heard there in your report, no arrests were made. But what happens to this community? I mean, are they going to have to keep seeing these hateful protests right there in front of their face?
They'll be living with this for some time, Tom. Look, what they've been told by law enforcement is that a full investigation is going to be completed. And what typically happens in these cases is officers are going to have to go out, find people who might have dash cam video, who are driving by, neighbors who have Ring cameras, who saw the U-Haul pass through, for example. That can take some time. They'll have to review all of that and see if any crimes were committed. But of course, part of the challenge here, right, is as days go by, the pain is very much still there. Trust can be lost. And that is what the pastor is worried about right now, Tom.
I wasn't even alive in the 60s and experience with what my father went through. But I don't have to be there. It boils my blood so bad. I could easily see myself running up. I got 2 boys and a husband running up. You know, I don't know. And the sensible side of me knows, oh, they just want a reaction. That's all they want.
No, they would kill you they will shoot you. You hear me? They ain't just playing. They ain't just out there for show like you thinking. They will shoot you down. They will kill you and catch one of you by yourself and hang you. They're not playing. Their hate is so deep rooted in them that they don't even look on you as a person. You know, always protected by the police. The police, half of them is Klan members themselves. They can put all the little fancy names they want on it, but they're Klansmen. Just the white sheets, they got stocking caps now on their face, but they not playing. They will shoot you down. They sniper you. It's a dangerous situation.
So, Father, what am I supposed to tell my boys what happened? Turn the other cheek? What are we supposed to do when this happens?
No, I ain't saying turn the other cheek.
No, I'm just asking you what to do so I am prepared. What do we do?
You don't approach it by yourself. It's the whole thing. Like when that mass of black people showed up, they wasn't gonna do nothing. If it was just a few, say about 3 or 4, wasn't no cops around, that they could have fired their weapons and got away with it just like January 6th did, they would have blasted. But there was so many blacks, they figured they couldn't take them all down, even if they took some, that some blacks were gonna get hope to their asses. And I would tell my son, no, not by yourself, you ain't gonna approach them. But you ain't gonna let them run you out of your house neither.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the way I see it. But
you have to be strong in numbers.
You
know.
Yeah.
It's real, you know.
But they're not playing. They don't even look at you as a person. And the police is with them. Not all the police. I can't condemn the whole police.
Well, those ones I heard the police tell them to run. I heard it. I made Perry play it back.
No, I believe.
So this is going to start happening to us again more often, all because Donald Trump is president.
Well,
I get mad at black people that voted for Trump. What y'all thought was going to happen? He don't like you. He used you for your votes, Uncle Tom. I had a friend that voted Republican. I stopped talking to that bitch because this is the kind of stuff we got to deal with. They're racist. Any black person voting for Massa ought to hold their head down in shame. This is what's going to start happening to us again, over and over and over. They feel emboldened. They feel entitled. There's no fear there. They do what they want. Now I'm going to show them ends how it really is. This is our country. This is our country over here. I stopped talking to that girl. I ain't talking to no black person that voted for Trump. None.
And these people are getting it directly from the White House. That's exactly what the White House is doing.
Right. If Donald Trump himself didn't put in the orders, if Elon himself didn't put in the orders, this is coming from the White House.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, Musk came from a racial country, white South Africa, that's apartheid. He come from a country like that, and the president came from the Ku Klux Klan. His family was in the Klan. So this is what he was taught. Now he in power, he can invoke it. You know, his daddy taught him.
I ain't got nothing to do with no black person that voted for Trump. Period.
No.
I don't care if we used to be cool. You better stay the hell out my face. Because you just took your country back 100 years. This is what my father had to deal with. Not us, but now Donald Trump, Elon Musk, the two crooks that they are. Why didn't I vote for Trump? Because of shit like this.
Right. No, I'm with you.
And y'all notice I ain't had that bitch back on my show. I did not have her back on my show. I am not talking to any black person that voted for Trump. Y'all a bunch of Uncle Toms. And now we have to relive history. We have to watch out for our children. Because like my father said, don't let them catch you alone. We got to do the buddy system again, because if you're caught alone, they're going to hang you.
Right.
They're going to pow you. This is back to the Emmett Till days.
And they feel like they got the right to, because they know the man's in the White House would do anything to make them a hero instead of sending their ass to jail for a crime. That's what we're dealing with today. And right now, Trump's tripping. Elon's tripping. Like, because right now, out of all states, now you know damn well Alabama is Republican. For the most part. Not saying everybody is. I'm saying that vote is going to a Republican, right? Trump and Vance cutting off utility. It's like they had grants for their utility bills. I guess they'll give you a portion or whatever to help with your utility bills. But Trump and Vance is cutting off utility bills aid, especially harsh, because considering like the bills are currently going up and up, higher and higher. And January was really cold, I guess, in Alabama. But they're actually taking these grants away. So for these people who actually got the grant in January, they coming back to get their money in February. Where's this thing at? Now, what kind of shit is that? Just because he want to freeze shit and do shit. Yeah, this is one person, Huntsville Utilities, right? It says, "Dear customer, this letter informs you that your above referenced utility account has been debited for $100. The Community Action Agency of Huntsville, Madison, Limestone counties have notified us that the grant that you received for $100 on January 23rd, 2025 is no longer valid due to President Trump's executive order to rescind the funding behind the grant. The grant you received for $100 has been debited to your account and will be due with your next invoice. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may cause." You know, that's what I'm saying. Everybody gonna start paying the price.
I'm sorry, Perry. I was too upset.
I know.
They people were paying their light and gas with a grant, right?
Right.
They
Yeah.
froze
Yeah. They get a portion, $100.
So they froze the grant. So they took the money out of people's account.
They didn't take it from their account. They just know the date that they deposited it in. It's going to be due on their next bill. Like, say if your next bill was going to be $500, they going to add that other 100 to it.
Now we got a freeze in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're cutting off all the government programs. Oh, I wanted to make sure I cleared this up. I'm not talking about Tasha K. Tasha K came out, said she made a bad decision. She regretted it. She got off X. She said she wasn't thinking right. She wasn't thinking about that. She was thinking about her money. So she came out and apologized for voting for Trump. Y'all know I'm talking about the other nappy-headed hoe. Want nothing to do with her. Nothing to do with no black person that voted for Trump. Somebody said in the chat, it's our right to vote any way that we want. It's your right. And it's my damn right not to talk to your ass either.
Absolutely.
I don't want anything to do with any black person that voted for Trump, period. I'm not that tight. You can't mess with my people over and I turn the other cheek. You can't march down my damn street and be a black Nazi and I forgive you. Nah, you got a right to do what you want to do. I got a right to do what I want to do. And I don't play with black people cut from that damn cloth. I'm a proud black person. There's no parts in me that is ashamed of anything. I don't want nothing to do with no black person that voted for Trump. And you best be glad I don't slap the shit out of you.
What a lot of people don't understand, you know, because a lot of people believe everything is fair. The United States has never been fair when it came to black people. But what they don't realize is they will kill you. They will shoot you.
And it's Till. We know that.
It ain't no plaything, you know. They're not playing, you know. So, you better watch where you take your kid and when you got your family with you, have something to defend yourself. Because they catch you out there by yourself, they will hurt you.
Yeah.
They will take you and hang you up from a tree and be proud about it. Well, it's just too bad that it's getting back like that, but they will do it. Nobody's saying we're going to get violent, but they'll get violent.
This is the reason, Pop, that the Black groups that were formed that they're so scared of, like the Black Panthers, they try to make the Black Panthers the boogeyman, but nobody else was protecting the Black neighborhoods. So we had to do it ourselves. That's why your history is so important. Learn about your history. Learn about your people. Learn where you come from. And because tensions are so high right now, I say it again. I want nothing to do with no Black person that voted for Trump. And if you think I'm playing, come in my chat.
Yeah, I'm with you, honey. I believe you. But to go back to Elon and Trump, Elon them out here just trying to cut money so they can gather every little dollar they can to get the billionaires these tax cuts. You got Elon saying that, he's going to clear up the waste. Now, out of all these grants, it's 250 people that get it, $100. That's $25,000. And they go and take that back as if that's going to put a dent in something. $25,000, you nitpicking. But it's coming back, and this is this girl's response.
I just got my utility bill. I'm so scared. Those of you living in North Alabama know this fear. Apparently TVA is charging host utilities more for whatever, and then it's 100 million degrees of hell. I'm so scared.
Let me read this real fast. And Beecher said, all those people who voted for Trump, I told them, Black people will never get it. Yeah. Never.
But that's okay. They ain't got to get it, because they going to wake up one morning in a world of hurt.
Yeah.
In a world of hurt. And then they going to say, I made a mistake. And I'm not trying to mimic Tasha K. I'm glad that Tasha K realized what she did. I'm glad she came out and said it. I'm glad she apologized. Now we can move forward. But if you stuck in slavery and you still think that you got to worship Donald Trump, the white man, I don't want nothing to do with you. You backwards, especially if your ass don't even live here. You took your punk ass to a different country. Stay over there. Stay over there. You shouldn't have nothing to say no way.
But we have to get prepared. We can be angry all we want, but we got to be prepared. You got to stock up on food, stock up on water. Don't waste your money now, because first they're going to do is try to break you. There's no jobs for most young kids, so they emptied out, had a prison for them, So, we just got to protect yourself in that kind of way, Don't spit all your money.
I remember you asking, what is Elon Musk doing? And I sent you an article, Perry, what we think. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to finish with this girl, and then we get into Elon, because he's supposed to be there to, find all the waste that United States is wasting money on.
It goes nothing.
But in the meanwhile, people actually hurting.
$753. And guys, it's all electric. For those of you that don't know, Huntsville Utilities, everything's on here. Water, sprinkler, gas, electric, sewer, trash, taxes, whatever, okay? Nothing else is extraordinary except electric at 606. We have changed nothing from last month, nor from last summer. That we do when it's hot.
Yep, I think you better call Trump or somebody. Let me see. Beecher said, the bad part about it is Trump told us what he was gonna do. Yeah, he did. They didn't think he was gonna do it. He lied all the time. Yes, Pops is right. Yeah, you know, he lied all the time. He told people. So I'm just playing this stuff to let you know. People starting to see that shit is backfiring on them. You can vote for Trump all you fucking want to. And Elon running around, I'm saving this, I'm saving that. When his whole plan is to rob the US blind. He getting all these damn state contracts, federal contracts. And at the same time, he getting access to your social security number, your bank account number. Now, what is he doing with it? Allegedly, probably selling to other countries or setting something up, but why would he even need it?
I think he's a double agent.
Huh?
I think he's a double agent.
Exactly. He's in China pocket, Putin's pocket, everybody's pocket, and always collecting money in his pocket.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, that's what's going on. And with all these people trying to sue now because these states are suing because Donald Trump don't sign all these executive orders that's cutting off funding. Well, if they had a $1 billion funding thing that's supposed to come in, just because he stopped it, the city still need it, or the state still need that funds. So they're actually trying to sue now. But it's a lot of stuff Elon doing. Elon took over the Oval Office. He took all the damn power. I mean, Trump is nothing better than a sitting dummy. Why Elon run amok, right? And with these contracts, like this armored vehicle contract that he was given, because they had an estimate of like smaller companies, well, not smaller to us, other companies put a bid on to make these armored cars for our federal government. Elon Musk had the highest one at 400. I think the other highest one could have been 50 million or something like that, maybe 100 and something like that. But he ended up getting it. Ain't that some bullshit? He got the contract. Hold on, I'm gonna get this super chat. Red Label says, when I called the bank asking about the checks I deposited via ATM after hours, I was told my money was being held by the Federal Reserve until February 18th.
Yep. I heard that. He's
What?
telling the truth. Yeah. So they're saying, that they're putting things on hold. People aren't getting paid until these lawsuits go through the court. So everything's on hold. But here's the thing. Were you getting to why he went up into USA ID?
Right, to get information?
Okay, so remember when he just went into their building, told all the employees to go home, said that they were closing down, and he gathered information. What he gathered was people's names, social security numbers, and access to their bank accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Access to their bank accounts, which means he could say, okay, we overpaid you for such and such. They'll go in and take the money out. You have no control over that.
Right.
Then they're selling this information to other countries. For what? It's dangerous. He has too much personal information. He should not have access to nobody's bank account. He's dangerous.
No, he shouldn't. And he shouldn't, the government is so crooked, and we know it's always been that shit floating around there. But right now is this blatant, obvious, right? What's going on. And we got the news as far as now Elon going with the stealing and all that stuff. He getting that information for a reason. Now, whether he took money out your account today or not doesn't matter. Why is he getting this information? Who is he giving it to?
Right.
Why is he even getting the opportunity to fucking see it is the question. But that's going on. You get some states trying to sue, but we know how that go. Like the judge might rule against Trump today, then back on his side tomorrow, just like that government buyout thing that they had froze. Now they unfroze it, and I guess these people can get brought out. The federal employees that wanted to take the 6 months out. It's still in court. Unions still trying to fight it, but it's
Well,
still moving forward.
all these lawsuits, I was going to ask my dad, all these lawsuits going around, they're suing for deportation, the people that are getting sent to Guantanamo Bay, which still doesn't make sense to me to this day. They're suing because he just walked into USA ID and closed them down. There's all these lawsuits. Do you think they're going to help?
Yep.
You do?
Yeah, it'll help. You know, because they got, before, the politician stuff was with them. Even though they was hanging us and killing us, the politicians, not all politicians, but a lot of politicians was with the Klan and stuff. But it's not like that now. You know, the Klan is the outcast. They think, you know, they got a few members, but they ain't got many as they had back in the day.
Right,
right.
So, so the stuff they can, and then plus we ain't scared of them no more. You know, we used to be scared of them because they catch you by yourself, they hang your stuff. Well, ain't nobody got that fear no more. Everybody's armed, unless you're crazy. You know, everybody needs to be able to protect their family, protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? But they will try to lock all the youth up. You know, because the youth get mad, attack them, do silly stuff, off to jail they going. Because they don't have nothing to do with the youth no more. They have no jobs for them. You know, and the little jobs they do get, they give it to their kids. You know, so it's just a big mess. But people think this is just the tip of the iceberg. It will get worse.
It's gonna get worse than the Nazis having a full-on march in broad daylight.
Well,
I don't know I can't speak for the Nazi, but I'm saying the economy gonna get worse.
Oh my God!
Everything going up.
It's gonna get worse because you know when
you ain't got too many jobs, and you know people not gonna be able to take care of themselves, and you know it's just gonna be a mess. You know. So if you got a job, you better try to keep it, because you know, starve. And then after they get through with the Mexicanos, who you think they coming after next?
Well,
coming after us.
Like, Pops, they coming after both of us at the same time.
Yeah.
They just advertising the Latinos and the Mexicanos on the news, but they coming after all of us right now.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, when they come after you, you know they coming. They coming at you, they locking your ass up. They stopping you for nothing. I'm saying, what I mean come after you, I mean they coming after you. It ain't nothing on paper, or we did in Mexico. When our turn come, they coming after us. You know, they don't even care about whites and all that stuff. They care about the ones that got the money and the people that ain't got the money. You know, but they don't respect nobody. You know, Musk don't care about nobody. You know, South Africa, they killed him. Was killing the black. So he used to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, killed them, shot them down like dogs. You understand?
But I don't think I don't think the black people, the black youth I don't think they understand how bad it can get.
Well, they don't understand, because you know we was doing pretty good, the blacks here in America. We all had jobs, most of us. Our kids are spoiled, and they don't know how it was in the old days. You know, half of them don't even know too much about slavery. You know,
they don't know anything, and then they listen to Fox News. So Fox News was saying that Elon Musk went into USAID because Democrats were overspending, and they spent this, and they gave a whole fictitious list, right? $1
million on condoms to another country, and then he got caught up in a lie where he couldn't prove it. Well, never mind that. You know,
but if you hold up here, if you ask these people that believe Fox News, well, did they march for the condoms? No, what are they marching about? Because they lost their jobs? Because Elon Musk is doing things that's unconstitutional, breaking laws? They don't want to talk about that. When you go to Fox News, they just act like they're in 5th grade and they give the most stupid lies as an excuse for why this man is doing what he's doing. And those dummies believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they believe it. They're like a cult. Republicans have turned into a stupid cult that don't even take the time out to think about things that make common sense. All these protests,
they drunk with power. You know, when you get drunk
well,
with power.
the politicians are, but I'm talking about the everyday commoner. If I tell you, no, he didn't break into this building and steal everybody's social security numbers, it was because Democrats are misspending the money. Well, if you say, well, what are they spending it on? Oh, condoms. Is there a protest for the condoms? No. Well, what the protests are about? Because he's doing illegal activities. And they don't think. The Republicans have become a cult that don't want to think. They don't want to think. But they got to tell their followers something. And the shit that they say makes no sense. None. And how you can talk a black person out of racism is crazy. They say racism doesn't exist anymore. That's the old school. This is new. We accept everybody. And then the minute you give them their vote, they don't want shit to do with you.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been played.
Okay. Yep. So y'all, you know, I'm not talking for nobody else but myself. And I'm telling you, if you're a black Republican, I want nothing to do with you. All nothing. Right. So stop calling me.
Yeah. Well,
because I take this shit serious. And like my father said, this is the beginning. If when and if Donald Trump ever gets out of office, because, you know, I wouldn't put it past him to try to give himself a 3rd term. When and if he gets out of office, it's going to take years to repair the damage that he has caused.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. It's 2 other things I want to touch on too. Now, this is just a proposal. Now, Elon Musk, I'm telling you, he's out there. They want to shut down the Department of Education, right? But basically send it to the states or whatnot. Still control it somewhat. But he want to get rid of the service department of it. Like when people call up, they got a student loan problem, something about their FAFSA. He want to replace all those jobs. I think it's over 100,000 jobs. I mean, I'm not sure how many jobs it is. A lot of jobs. He want to replace it with AI. So he's coming in trying to get fist over fist money from the government. He got this military contract for $40 million for this Starlight system. Then he got the $400 billion for this armored car that's not armored. Now he's trying to get this AI thing going, right? And get rid of customer service. You know, the people that have questions and shit. Red Label says Republicans have the SAVE Act is back and it in play if passes. Married women have to get everything in their husband's name, loans, credit cards, etc. What?
I believe it. I believe it.
This shit is too much, right? On top of this,
preparing for a dictatorship. This screaming dictatorship.
Then on top of that, Sherelle, we got the little sellout in New York, and that look, Mayor Eric Adams. They don't drop these little charges and did all this for his little money laundering ass or whatever, getting his money, but they planned him too. Now, what you call it when they drop the charges, but they can come back after you again with prejudice, without prejudice? I'm not sure which way it goes, but it's the one where you can come back and file charges on them again later. They trying to use him to round up all the undocumented people and all that shit in New York. He's being played. But I had noticed he was selling out anyway. His tone had changed within the last year.
Because Mayor Eric Adams deserves to be behind bars for life. He is so corrupt. Bishop Whitehead was his best friend, for God's sake, and he's got a life sentence. But Donald Trump gives him a pardon, says you don't, these charges are going to be dropped against you. I just need you to round up every Hispanic you ever see so we can get him over to Guantanamo Bay. So it's like two cricket people making the deal. I mean, I don't know how this is going to work out, but he deserves to be in jail. They said that some Democrats were going to sue, saying that was unconstitutional to get his charges dropped because he's a thief. He's basically been stealing money. He's a thief. And so, nothing shocks me anymore. Of course, Eric Adams is Donald Trump's type. You're a criminal. Y'all all love each other.
And Sherelle,
nobody trusts nobody. Go ahead.
Sherelle, it was so messed up that the U.S. attorney resigned.
I heard.
That's it. I'm resigning because if you're going to let this bullshit walk, they can't give her a good reason to let him off. Besides, Donald Trump is playing them. So I guess Donald Trump.
Scary part is the Southern District of New York that has a 98% conviction rate. He went in there and fired all those good attorneys.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're going to perform right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy got off because all of their top-notch lawyers, which gave them that kind of clout, have been fired. She just walked off her job before I came on the show.
Damn.
It's just a lot going on. It's just a lot.
Carmel says, and what about following our laws? Oh, yeah. What laws? Yeah. I mean, because hell, if you can be convicted of 34 times and go and sit your ass in the White House and then bring on that thuggish ass Elon, ain't no laws. Well, it's laws they want to put on the minorities or the poor people.
They're above the law.
Yeah, but they're above the law.
Perry, do you have that clip of Elon's son cussing out the president? I need to be cheered up. Like I'm getting too upset.
I got let's see if I can. I got the little short steel. Maybe I can pull that up.
Oh, you don't have? That's okay.
Oh, hold on, let me see. Yeah, but go ahead and talk. Let me see if I can find it for a second.
Did you see that pop when Elon Musk's son says to Donald Trump, "You're not the president."
Yeah.
Yeah, like that means that Elon Musk is talking.
Yeah.
And then Fox News says, no, he didn't say that. He said, can he use the bathroom? And they put up captions that said, can I use the bathroom? Where you can clearly hear the kid say, shut up. You're not the real president.
Yeah.
I don't know who watches Fox News. They lie through their teeth, lies that are easily proven. So these are lazy people or cult members that want to believe. When I saw that clip, it clearly said that Elon Musk is talking shit about Donald Trump's home.
Let me see.
Rupert Murdoch.
Let me pull this up and try to fast forward to the part.
Okay.
That happened during Elon's press conference. His little, but I'm not mad about it. Ex-son had some choice words for Trump ass. Elon used that White House like it's some daddy daycare of Elon's son walking over to. You need to go away. Did y'all hear that? Okay, hold on, go back.
To restore democracy. This may seem like bull.
Did y'all hear that?
I heard it.
We'll try to get. He walked over and said, you're not the president. You need to go away. The Trump desk telling Trump, you're not the president. You need to go away.
To restore democracy. This may seem like bull.
Did y'all hear that? He clearly said, you're not the president. You need to go away.
To restore democracy.
Ain't that some shit? That's crazy. And Trump know it. And, other stories come out. The kid is all up his nose, wiping it on Trump's desk. Trump can't do nothing.
Yeah.
But this relationship can't last because Look, I don't care how much in debt he is to Elon. Trump ego can't take it. He just can't take it.
Also, too, it's the fact that there's no honor among thieves. They can't trust each other. There's no honor there. They don't trust each other. They'll stab each other in the back any chance they get.
For sure.
I mean, if I was Donald Trump, I would hire a food taster because Elon can't be trusted.
No, he can't. He's up to something, and I feel like he's a traitor. Let's keep it
You
real.
feel that way too, Pop. You think he's selling information?
Well, he's not loyal to the United States. You know,
Yeah.
You don't have to guess how he was brought up. He was brought up with apartheid in South Africa, so we know how he was brought up. You know, that the white is best, and everything else get back. You know, so we know he's real super prejudiced. We know that Donald Trump's father was a Ku Klux Klan man. We know that. So we know
No, he's worse than that. He was a Nazi. He was a Nazi.
Well, I put them all together. Same thing.
Yeah.
They so we know what they're thinking, you know, and the Mexicanos, he's showing what he'll do. And if the blacks don't keep their heads up and their eyes and ears open, we'll be next. We'll be next. Anybody else come after that but us. You know, but with us, because we get violent and don't take it, they'll shoot us down and lock us up in prison. Because they know once they come with us, we ain't going peacefully, you know. But the Mexicans, colonists are being silly, at least the ones from America. We live in the same neighborhoods in the ghetto, you know. We buy all our drugs from the Mexicanos. We work with them. Then how can you turn around and think black people are against you? The silliest shit I ever heard of.
Well, it was explained to me that it's the same thing that you have in the black race. A lot of the lighter Hispanics, you keep calling them Mexicanos because in San Diego they call them Mexicanos, but they're called Hispanics. They have the same problem. They're color struck just like we are. Some of us, not all of us, some of us. And they think that the lighter skins can pass for white. They were thinking that until they start getting deported.
Yeah.
No matter how light you are and how much you can pass for white, you're still Hispanic. Some of them are dumb and got caught up.
Would you say they call themselves? They don't call themselves Mexicanos?
No, that you got that from because we live in California. That means Mexican in Spanish. It's called Hispanics because it's not just Mexicans, it's Venezuelans and all of that. So it's Hispanic, but they call themselves Mexicanos in California.
Well, I'm telling y'all this. We can point all these fingers. Trump got played. Elon is going to town. He's robbing everybody blind. He's screwing up the other companies that want to get projects and things from the federal government contracts. He got first dibs. Like he got the military contract. Now for that bullshit ass car contract that's not even armored. Okay, let's keep it real. So you got that. Then you got him getting personal information. All this information he's getting, Sherelle, he also getting information on how much taxes his opponents are making. You know, he got access.
Right. Yeah.
He's strong in this. He's doing something.
Well, Trump sold out because he's strapped for cash. So he sold out.
Not strapped for cash because he was looking at jail time, prison time.
But he spent all his money. He's strapped for cash.
Right.
Half of his stuff is holed up in court.
Yeah.
He was his savior. He came.
So, Pop, do you think that is a huge possibility that Elon Musk don't like Donald Trump? Do you think that's a possibility?
Say it again.
I don't think you respect him. But go ahead.
Do you think there's a possibility? Because everybody thinks that Donald Trump is doesn't like Elon Musk. He's just putting up with him because whatever deal they had to become president. But do you think the tables could be turned? Do you think that Elon Musk truly doesn't like Donald Trump?
Well, I don't think he give a shit about Donald Trump. Donald Trump ain't on this level, but he's gonna get run out of America. Trust me. If the politicians don't run him out, the judge is going to run him out.
Who's going to get ran out? Who's going to get ran out?
Elon.
He's going to get ran out of here. If the judges don't do it, the Democrats will do it. But you see, he's not going to succeed like he's thinking. He got Trump in his back pocket, but he ain't got the people in his back pocket. And he ain't got the Democratic Party in his back pocket. You understand? Yeah. So the Democratic Party gonna have to stand up because they kicked them to the side. So they got to come back with the people. That's why you see them marching with them and going down to the city hall with them. It's gonna get worse, but the country gonna wake up. I mean, you're always gonna have the racists. You always gonna have people that don't, that gonna be racist no matter what. But Eli gonna get ran out of here.
I hope so. Yep. I hope so. He's the worst thing that ever. He's not even an American citizen, and he's just causing havoc in this country. Havoc.
He might be a citizen now, but
he wasn't natural.
I know what you mean. But yeah, no, he's just
robbing everybody. He ain't no citizen of America.
Well, I'm saying the guy's playing everybody. That's what I'm going back to. Everybody. Ain't nothing he can't do. He don't respect Trump, don't like Trump. And he just do small things to cater to Trump, like that little Twitter lawsuit that had been dropped with Trump back in 2021. And then I think Elon brought it in 2022. But it's a way to funnel money. So now he's selling it and paying Trump $10 million for a lawsuit that had been already dismissed. Do that make sense?
No.
Now, you had the guy from Facebook go down settle, putting this money towards his library fund, right? Now, Musk is doing the same thing.
Because Elon Musk is the pimp and Trump is the trick. And they just keep throwing dollars at him to shut him up.
Yeah.
He sold his soul.
He did.
Yeah, he sold his complete soul, But he's trying to use the hateful white people to back him up, So all I gotta do is say nigga this and nigga that, and they on train with him. But they're not crazy. They ain't coming after us like that, They can't round us up. It ain't gonna happen, But they'll starve us out though. No job.
And there's definitely gonna be more Nazi, I don't know what you call them, protests, marching. I don't know. There's gonna definitely be more of those.
Yep. But if y'all good, I'm about ready to wrap it up because I got to go and get me something to eat.
Yeah.
Y'all pretty much good. But
as good as we can get. Each day gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
Each day gets worse and worse.
You get to find some kind of way to laugh, though.
We just seen the tip of the iceberg right now. I'm telling you, it's gonna get way worse than that.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up, but I want everybody in the comments after this video, let me know what you think about Elon Musk having access to your bank accounts and your social security number and shit like that, and robbing us blind, sucking up all the contracts, talking to all these different countries. Let me know what you seriously feel about Elon. Do you think he's a traitor? I do personally.
But he can't be a traitor. He's from here.
Well, he's working with the government. I mean, anybody that come in and say they looking out for your best interest.
No, Perry. He has a point. How could he be a traitor and you're a natural South African citizen? He's not a traitor. He's doing his job. Donald Trump sold his soul to the devil because he's a shitty, broke dummy.
Because he broke.
He's a bad guy. Donald Trump is an idiot, and he's riding with the devil because he had to save his own ass.
That's right. Because he almost broke.
He'll be broke again. And who do we know that's claimed personal bankruptcy 6 times? And people vote him in to be the president. He doesn't even know how to handle his own money. 6 times. I'm sorry, Pierre. You were trying to wrap it up. I got caught up.
I truly will, but that's okay. And then I also want to know, do you even care for those people in Huntsville, Alabama that had grants, now they're gone, and had to repay back the grant they got in January? Do you even give a damn?
I do.
How do y'all feel about the sellout Mayor Eric Adams, turncoat? Can we call him a traitor?
He needs to be in jail. I don't know what you call him. He needs to be right next to his boy, Bishop Lamar Whitehead and Eric Adams. They're 2 crooks.
Yeah, and then one last thing I want to know. Can we get, I think Pop said their relationship going to last how long, to March? He said Elon and Trump's relationship going to break up in March?
Yeah, I said sooner. You said July.
I said June. June or July. That's what I said. But let me know, because it got to be getting closer. When Elon got this uncontrollable kid that's roughhousing Trump, Trump gonna have to do something. He's gonna have to do something. Yeah. So I want to thank everybody for popping in. If you like the video, please give it a like. It really helps us in the algorithm and everything. And hopefully, if something pop off, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
All right, till next time.